Powered by Riverside.
ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. It's your boy Sauce McKenzie. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, 8 Tips for Man to Find Peace. Available to you on Amazon.com or right here if you click this link right here, right now, in the allotted time frame. What do we want to talk about today? What I want to talk about today is, first of all, let's let Kobe Bryant rest in peace. His name is being typed too much on the internet negatively. Regardless of what your opinion is of the man, just let's let the man rest in peace. Like, it didn't even bother me when basketball fans had debates about his greatness, even though it was still walking on thin territory. But that's what fans are. Basketball itself is a brotherhood, but the NBA is a true brotherhood. That's like the VIP level of the brotherhood. And it bothered me so much to see so many dudes who was cool with Kobe, like starting this anti-Kobe bias. And I'm not even a Kobe Bryant fan, like major fan. I respect his game always, but what he did to the Pacers, you know how a guy becomes the villain. So even though you respect him, you're not a fan of him. But I always acknowledge how talented he was, how gifted he was, how much of a killer he was psychologically on the basketball court. And I appreciate great basketball players. And I also think he has probably one of the best three work ethics I've ever seen of a professional athlete. So I've always been a big fan of his. I just was never part of his mob. I will argue sometimes against him, but seeing like just the constant train, the constant, like we just gotta chill. And we also gotta chill, like allowing guys to get us so riled up. Like the job of a lot of these guys is to get you riled up and to get you upset. And they know Kobe Bryant is a passionate, emotional, topic for a lot of people because he impacted a lot of people. A lot of people love him. A lot of people love watching him play. A lot of people love his personality, his dedication, and he never cheated the game. So, regardless of where you stand, Kobe, Mike Jordan, the San Diego Chicken, I don't care. But let's just all universally, like, just take a collective effort to allow this man and his name and his legacy to just kind of rest in peace for a while. Like it's too much other discourse, it's too much other world news, it's too much other basketball, sports news for you guys. It's too much in too many other ways for you guys to try to find out how to create content without like let's just let Kobe Bryant just rest in peace. That's all I got to say about it. I just think that we just trying to squeeze the rag, man. We put some niggas in the mainstream who ain't original fly niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest about it. Like, basketball niggas were admired because they were good at basketball. Basketball niggas weren't never admired because of their opinions or because they was like the flies. Niggas, they was just good at basketball. So we've taken like the opinions of too many basketball players. We've made it like, okay, well, these niggas is this is the topic of conversation. Man, sometimes you gotta know how to filter it out and know who to listen to and who not to listen to. And it's like anybody that like grew up in a real environment would know like once somebody passed, bro, especially if you dealt with them in the playing field, whatever playing field you two interacted on. I don't care if y'all was rival football players, basketball players, drug dealers, doctors, hustlers. Once that person leaves, pretty much our generation, we kind of let the person rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So just to see so many clownish antics from certain NBA players is just it's just going above and beyond. I just think we need to work harder to either create new content or at least talk about present content, what's happening now. It's like the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Indiana Pacers just played a fantastic NBA finals, probably the best finals in 9 years, unquestionably. And all we do is talk about Kobe Bryant versus T Mac. Like these old niggas work so hard to take the shine from the little niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe T Mac, like, bro, just let it breathe. And it's a media machine that what they do is they bring up the hot take, they search for the hot take all day. And when they find a hot take that's gonna piss you off, then they milk it. Then they get this nigga to talk about it. Then they get this show to talk about it. Then social media gets to talking about it. Then the podcast get to talking about it. And now it's the overwhelming topic of the algorithm. And I'm tired of that. Like we older, like 70s and 80s niggas, I expect more from you, from y'all niggas. Even you hoop niggas. If y'all gonna get on the forefront and try to be torchbearers of the culture and not just talk basketball, like have some decorum about when somebody dies, man. Have some decorum about a person that people love. And I speak on behalf of a lot of fans of them because a lot of my friends and close friends and family are fans of, and they just tired of the discussions. And this includes professional athletes, entertainers, a lot of people who have national profiles. They just kind of tired of the stick. You know what I mean? Just tired of the goofiness. You can be great at something and be goofy. You know what I mean? Like you could be the best brain surgeon and be a goofball. You could be a NBA All-Star and be a goofball. You could be an NFL Hall of Famer and be a goofball. You could be a platinum selling artist and be a goofball. And so what happens is we took the shift, we started counting pockets and popularity, and we started jocking people for what they could do instead of who they are. You know what I mean? And so now we got in a position where we got a lot of dudes who maybe accomplished at things, but they still goofballs. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be the best defensive end in the world, but I might not want to hear you talk about nothing but how you got around that left tackle for that strip sack to win the game. That's what you're great at. Like stick to that. Like everybody want to be some of everything else. Like you niggas is getting M's. Some of us is getting M's the hard way, and we try to get them the way y'all got them. We got little minions like y'all trying to stop us from getting them. So y'all getting M's, like have some decorum, have some respect, man. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, this is my question. I want everybody's attention on this, especially Bron fans and LeBron haters. This was proposed to me today by my guy Brian Cross, Spook by the Door. Follow him on Twitter, follow him on IG. But do you think Clutch Sports has something to do with this narrative to say Kobe was just a beneficiary of Shaquille O'Neal and not a great player or not a number one player? See, that argument may have been valid if he hadn't took the Lakers to 3 more finals after Shaq left, but that killed that argument. But do you think this agenda is being pushed by Clutch Sports? Someone I respect very deeply and is very versed in NBA culture. And he's also biased against LeBron, but he speaks real whether he's biased or not. He's pretty adamant that Clutch Sports is behind this. And I've also heard other people whose opinion I value think that. Now, me personally, everybody knows how I feel about LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan. The whole Rich Paul thing. I'm more of a LeBron fan. I respect Rich Paul and I respect the hustle, but I'm a LeBron James fan. The family, the basketball, the longevity, all that. We know the vibes. But I pray this is not true. Like I pray they don't have nothing to do with this agenda. I pray that they don't have so much power that they're using their power to position themselves better than a player who's deceased. My personal opinion is I do not think Clutch had anything to do with it, but the noise is so loud. I am a rational thinking man. I want to present the thought process to y'all. So my question to you is, do you believe, do you feel that LeBron James and Clutch had anything to do with the current agenda to kind of devalue the career of Kobe Bryant? And a lot of people say, oh, we just saying he good as him. And we got to stop with the fake games, bro. Backhanded compliments about somebody that you wouldn't make when this person was around is cowardly. I don't care if it's basketball. I don't care what realm it is. I don't care if you're in the army. If you're around somebody every day or multiple times for years And the times you're around them, it's chuckles and hucks, and you telling them how great they are, how much you appreciate them, and what they mean to the game, and how much you love them. And you ride the sympathy media train when he passes. You kind of owe it to that person to kind of like let that go, man. So I'm praying. In my opinion, I don't believe that LeBron had nothing to do with it, but I've had like 4 or 5 people that I respect highly that think it does. So I'm gonna do a little more research on it. I'm gonna investigate. I'm going in it pretty optimistic. LeBron doesn't strike me ethically as that type of person. You know what I mean? I'm just speaking from what I've observed, what I've judged. And the one thing about you can never force your legacy. And see, that's the problem. And that's why I don't believe he did it, but a lot of people believe he do. You cannot force your legacy. Your legacy is what it's going to be. Because who you are is what you are. Even if you succeed or fail, who you are is what you are. You know what I mean? So we in this world of people got to think I'm like this or present myself like this, and let's just relax, man. So I pray in closing with this Kobe thing, I pray LeBron didn't have nothing to do with it. I pray Clutch Sports ain't had nothing to do with it. I hope it's just a conspiracy or just a wicked conspiracy that people are making up in their head just to try to keep people going. And I just hope it's, some bullshit, man. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, 8 Tips for Men to Find Peace. Like, subscribe, follow. Thank you. Whoever's watching, thank you. Whoever watches this later, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm back in my house. It's been hectic the past 3 months. I was not at home. It was a tornado. I was living with my daughter. I'm blessed. The situation was amazing. I was comfortable, but it's no place like home. Dorothy one line, it is no place like home. It's good to be home, good to be in my own bed, my own refrigerator, my own, God is good. Amen. Couple of trades today in the NBA. First of all, I just want to tip my cap to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is one of my favorite NBA players, has been for a long time. The ultimate professional. The way this man gets traded, gets thrown in trades, just shows up to be professional. I'm pretty sure, I think he got traded to Portland. Again, he was involved in the Portland when he got traded for Dame, went to Boston, won a championship. I'm pretty sure, unless Portland is, deciding to try to make a push, for a late playoff spot or something, I'm pretty sure that, he'll be moved around to a contender, a valuable piece to a contender at that. I would love to see the Houston Rockets take a shot at Drew Holiday. I would love to see the Indiana Pacers take a shot at Drew Holiday. I think he would be a phenomenal fit for the Pacers, at least to maintain the confidence of the organization until we can get Tyrese Halliburton back. I think that's a perfect substitution. I think we can get him from Portland for the cheap. So shout out Drew Holiday, one of my favorite NBA players and just one of my favorite characters in the game, baby. Some trades today made. Terrence Mann going to the Nets. First round pick from Atlanta going to the Nets. Kristaps Porzingis going to the Hawks. And I think the Celtics getting George Niang and a couple of second round picks. Great trade. Cool. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Niang will be sufficient for the Celtics and that organization, that system. He can shoot well, heady player, scrappy player. But that was about getting under the apron without Jason Tatum, or at least trying. And I'm hearing rumors that Jaylen Brown may be on the trade block. So that's a wash. Man, with the Nets, I have no idea what the Nets doing. To me, the Brooklyn Nets are like the Shanghai Sharks. Like, they really not in the NBA unless they playing like your team. You don't really pay them no attention. So, like, once I saw the Nets had that Chinese dude with 4 letters in his last name messing with Kyrie and KD and shit, talking shit, I'm like, yeah, that's just a dumpster fire, nigga. Y'all got a DEI owner. I can't. I don't want to. I don't even. So whatever the Nets doing, let's talk about Porzingis. I think Porzingis on the Hawks means absolutely nothing except revenue to the people of Magic City, the wing spots, and the training staff. I think Atlanta is where most players go when they older to kind of pre-retire, get a couple of checks to kind of pass on to their great grandkids and kind of have some fun living in one of the most amazing cities, 24-hour cities, if you're a professional rich athlete. But I don't see Porzingis playing. I said the over-under on 20 was 34 and a half games. I take the under. Everybody's so geeked up about the potential of a him and Trae Young pick and roll and pick and pop, and this means this for the Hawks. What this means for the Hawks is Kristaps Porzingis is going to be sitting over there with a silk shirt, like my boy Dabney said, 2 buttons down and some Versace shades and a boot on. If Kristaps Porzingis plays over 40 games, I do 50 push-ups on live and run a mile. That's how confident I know he ain't playing 50 games because I'm not doing none of that shit. But the trades were made. I think the real thing about the NBA offseason is, does Giannis get moved? What are the Knicks doing? What are the Lakers doing? I'm hearing a lot of rumblings about Bam Adebayo from a lot of sources of mine. Who's moving what with the top picks? And kind of what's shaping up with the Eastern Conference. You know what I mean? Who's going to look to be a major player in the Eastern Conference? It should be up for grabs for Cleveland. It should. But we all know how that goes. I think Cleveland is in the mix. New York is in the mix. I think Detroit will have something to say. I think they're a team that's going to be steady improving. So it's going to be very, very fun to watch and very interesting to watch. Again, Indiana Pacers. Pick up the phone, call Portland, get Drew Holiday to help you get through the 2025-26 season where you don't really have a point guard. You don't want Nembhard or Shepard with the ball. You want Holiday. You can have a backcourt of Holiday and Nembhard defensively. That's going to win you a few games, right? And then you got 2 very small guard. Well, I meant to say smart guards that can both play on the ball or off the ball that are elite defenders. Nembhard is an elite man-to-man positional defender. You know what I mean? Like if Nembhard was 6'7", 6'6", he would be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. That's how good his footwork is, his core strength, his positioning is on defense. I'm a very big fan of watching him during defensive possessions, but he cannot be the primary one. He needs a sidekick, a killer to ride with him. And I think the perfect candidate, Indiana Pacers, if you're watching, is Drew Holiday. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer. 8 tips for man to find peace. Follow me on all socials, man. We everywhere, all over the place like space. Thank you for tuning in. Anybody watching, I appreciate you. I got a question before I get out of here. I need to know who had the best debut album. Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101, or Webby? Think about it now. I know a lot of people, man, you crazy, Jeezy. Let's not forget what Webby's first album was, kinfolk. Let me get that track list for you, cause I don't want no misunderstanding. A lot of people sometimes forget what that summer was like when Webby first came out, right? G shit, How You Riding, Like That, Full of That Shit featuring Boosie, Give Me That featuring Bun B, Crank It Up, Laid Way Back, Gutter Bitch, I Got That, What It Is, Back Up, Bad Chick, Mind Your Business, Come Here Bitch, Retarded, Gotta Show Me You Worth It, That may be the only skippable song for me. Don't Want That and Bad Chick remix featuring Trina. That's a heavy list, Bucko. that's, that's that's a heavy list, man. That's a heavy list. That's a heavy list, Bucko. That's a heavy list. That's a heavy list. But let's do Jeezy. Thug Motivation 101. Probably one of the best 5 intros in my life. Standing ovation. Gangster music. Let's Get It, Sky's the Limit. And Then What? Featuring Manny Fresh. Go Crazy by featuring Jay-Z. Last of a Dying Breed. My Hood. Bottom of the Map. Get Your Mind Right. Bang. Now, just for personal preference, that was my favorite part of Jeezy's album. Tracks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Untouchable. Bang featuring T.I. and Scrappy. It grew on me. Don't Get Caught really grew on me later. Soul Survivor. Come on, man. What we doing here? That was a song of the summer twice. Trap or Die featuring Bun B. I saw that perform live. Probably one of my best 5 concerts of all time. That's How You Feel. Talk to Him. Air Forces. All right, who you got, man? We got Webby versus Jeezy. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? Who you got? And it's tough, man. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, but reading it out loud, Jeezy smoking that boy, man. I ain't gonna lie. Jeezy's debut album, I'm trying to see where it ranks among first albums from niggas. Jeezy, 50. I wasn't the biggest fan of Ready to Die, I ain't gonna hold you. Tupacalypse Now had some slams, but it wasn't that as the first album. I'm trying to think, man, who else had a debut album I thought was just phenomenal? Ice Cube, Jeezy, Webby, Juvenile, obviously. So what's the big dogs? Ice Cube, Webby, Juvenile, Outkast's first album was really unskippable. That Ghetto Boys, I mean, I know it's kind of my child. Ghetto Boys Do It Like a G.O. was down there, unskippable. But that wasn't the first album. I'm trying to think, man. Outkast, Ice Cube, Webby, Jeezy, Juvenile. That first Goody Mob had some slaps on it, but it wasn't unskippable. Wu-Tang, obviously. But I don't know, man. It's like 14 of them niggas, and them niggas that had solo deals, and it's still a debut album for a group. I'm gonna count Wu-Tang. EPMD, obviously. I mean, it's kind of going back for some of you youngers, but it's still hip hop. Know your history. LL. We going debut albums with no skips. Slick Rick. Slick Rick had a couple of skips on the back end, but it was so good, you really weren't tripping. Boogie Down Productions' first album, no skips. The Chronic, if we're gonna be fair. Snoop, no skips. Snoop got to go in that top 5. So let's go top 5 debut albums of my lifetime. I think I'm gonna go in chronological order of since I was born in the 70s. I'm gonna go. This is strictly hip hop. This ain't R&B. I'm gonna go EPMD, Strictly Business. It's tough though. I'm gonna go Ice Cube, Born a Mac. Damn, I can't leave out Radio though. But Radio has some skips. A couple, not many, but Radio. I gotta put Radio in it. Radio, Born a Mac, Slick Rick, Ice Cube. I just gonna be more than five. Snoop, and I know I'm missing a lot. Wu Tang. I know I'm missing some niggas down south, bro. I know it. Outkast, Midwest. I'm trying to think who had the best debut album from the Midwest. I don't know. It's like Midwest niggas had to get that shit twice. But just in my lifetime, so we got Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and we got Juvie. Then we got 50. Oh, DMX. Can't forget DMX. DMX, in my opinion, had no skips. Reasonable Doubt had no skips, in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. It ain't a lot of artists that's been put out projects where I'm like, they first project had a lot of unskippable music. So yeah, that Jeezy and Webby conversation, I thought Webby could step in with the big dogs. That's all Jeezy. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. We just talking some of the best debut albums of my lifetime, man. Follow me on all socials. You know the vibes. Get a copy of my book, The Game Changer, man. 8 tips for man to find peace. And thank you for tapping in with me. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Get a copy of my book, as you see on the screen. Get a copy of that book, The Game Changer. 8 tips for man to find peace. And last but not least, before I get out of here, man, we got a lot of discussions, and this ain't that type of pod, but it is. It's a lot of discussions about Mexicans saying the N word. Now, fortunately, those discussions ain't happening with me. I live in a red state with real niggas and real Hispanics. We don't even play like that. Maybe is is it because of the numbers of us or the violence of the niggas here or whatever, the history of gang violence in the Midwest? We have no problem with Mexicans not saying niggas. We don't even play like that. But we also make sure we respect all Hispanic people to the fullest. So we are very big on giving respect to get respect. Verbal confrontations where I'm from lead to a lot of unnecessary violence. So I give respect to all humans. But in that same return, I want the respect back of someone of Hispanic heritage, not saying nigga. And I'm tired of Mexicans trying to get on here explaining to me why you can say nigga, bro. Like, if you got to get on the internet and do that, you too much in somebody else's culture, bro. Like, you trying too hard. Like, you forcing it to make yourself be down that you ready to have a confrontation to say a word that you shouldn't even be messing with, bro. Like, what's your obsession? Your homies? Your black friends that makes you feel special? You think you cooler when you act black? You think like we just all friends? Well, at least make it even. Come up with a slur that we can call y'all. Because regardless of what y'all say, I saw a Mexican guy today say, "Oh, you guys put that in the atmosphere, Holmes. You know, you guys made that normal, Holmes." Yeah, but we didn't make it normal to you, Holmes. You dipping in some sauce that you shouldn't even be dipping in. I'm old, bro. I'm an old school nigga. Like, I'm so old. I don't remember it. I don't even remember. I don't even know. I don't even know who the fuck the first Mexican rapper was. Like, I'm old. Like, I like old school, violent ass Mexicans with thick gold chains, cowboy boots, and salsa music. and construction companies, nigga. Like, those are my Mexican friends, my Hispanic friends. They don't even play. They don't listen to what we listen to. They have a culture. We have a culture. We do business, and we kind each other. We understand all our kids just want a better life. We just want a better life for our kids. Keep our wife happy. Make sure the dog go out, don't use the bathroom. We got animals, and we just get along with each other. You new age Hispanic dudes want to be so hip. The internet got y'all thinking everything black people do is so hip that you ready to die to say a word that we use for embracement of what we went through. Regardless of how black people use nigga, how we say nigga, when we say nigga, who we say nigga to, as long as it's a nigga, we understand how we using it. We polished it, shined it up, and found the value in it because we find the value in each other through the most adverse conditions. I don't even know, as a Mexican with pride, why would you even want to be like, I can say the N-word? Like, to me, that shows you a weird, low self-esteem Mexican anyway. Fuck you want to do what the niggas is doing? You supposed to be better than the nigga. Go so over there. You different from us. We different from you. And we can socialize, exist in society, be kind to each other, be polite to each other. I wouldn't let nobody mistreat a child or a person. I would see, it could be a Mexican Hispanic lady on the bus, a grandma. I'm gonna help her like she was an older black lady. I'm gonna hold her hand. I'm a compassionate human being. We gotta share this earth. But that don't mean we gotta share the word nigga. And y'all trying too hard. And I don't know what the fuck goes on in Houston or Los Angeles or New York. I don't. And I'm not gonna disrespect the black men that live there. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. All I'm saying is everywhere else don't really understand what the fuck y'all got going on. Like, we respect each other enough to know that we ain't gonna let them say it, and they know we ain't gonna let them say it. And everybody, oh, it's just a word, nigga, I'll say it every day. We say it every day. We didn't ask for our culture to be the dominant culture globally. We didn't ask for y'all to continuously cosplay different Mexicans and mixing Hispanic kids to be rappers and start making nigga popular like yogurt. This was unexpected. I'm from an era where niggas could be cool in our own world. Oh, that's my nigga from Flint, Michigan. He cool. Like, it could just be us, the 13%. Like, y'all didn't want to have nothing to do with us. Like, where did this absorption come from where culture just belongs to everybody now? It doesn't. It's still black culture is just predominant. It just moves your bones. It just touches your soul. You want to be a part of it so bad that you got 8 Mexican great-grandparents and you want to say nigga. The fuck are you doing, Hefe? Come on, man. Let's watch this shit so we can get out of here, bro.
Like, I can't say it, but not.
Do you feel like you could say the N-word?
I feel like I can't say it, but not because of that, and I'm gonna tell you why. I wish there was some black dudes in here.
There are. Will is right there.
And there's one right here. Not.
Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, you know? And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them. I grew up eating with them. I grew up fucking doing bad shit with them. I grew up loving with them. You know, I got family. And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody out black, I mean, it was shit. It's what the fuck I was surrounded by, you know? Like, I respect people that they feel that way. And that's why I try to shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from or anywhere, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know? It's like I don't went to the jungle and earned the lion's head. You know?
I feel like a lot of people that are from Latino descent here in New York feel that same way. The
That's
Puerto
a
Ricans, the
fact.
I
Dominicans.
mean, shit, y'all just, I mean, and not even trying to justify, it, but shit, y'all just got dropped off before us. That's all it is. We
Y'all
from,
got dropped off first. It's crazy.
we from the same boat.
Yeah. That's some bullshit. So yeah, my thoughts on that is, yeah, whatever you doing, homie, God bless you, your friends, who you grew up around, but like, what you mean? What the fuck you gonna do about it? You shed blood, fuck, nigga. I didn't fuck with some niggas from Israel. I didn't fought and got money with a nigga from Israel, but I ain't gonna throw on a yarmulke. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's levels to this shit, bro. You know, I didn't got money with Arabs, but I ain't making salat. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, why are we the only people that you think you can Velcro your shit to just because you grew up around us? That don't give you no pass, bro, to just be a temporary nigga. And to these women in these videos, bro, these lip service women, I saw somebody said today, the woman that asked the question, I'm pretty sure she don't look like she was born in America. And then the other chick with the hair, the second one, told me, oh, bunch of New York, y'all just got dropped off before us. It's crazy. See, listen, black women, start like putting the flag down, like confronting some of this goofy shit. I know it's a pod content world and niggas got bills and a lot of niggas, you know, waiting on them little $700 checks and shit an episode, but don't let no motherfucking just big, thick mustache Mexican come in there and tell y'all why he should be an honorary nigga and you co-sign it. I ain't even tripping on him. Like, he's a one-off. But y'all gotta be like, yo, nigga, nah, that shit ain't making no sense, son. That's why I don't have a lot of guests, because if you come on here with some dumb shit, I'm gonna check you. And that was some dumb shit, bro. And then for you to have the arrogance to say, I wish this black dude was here. Okay, so if a black dude, if they throw you in a cell, fuck where you from. Say you on the road, say you in Michigan, and they throw you in a cell with a nigga in Detroit in the county jail. Are you gonna say nigga? You absolutely not. So don't say it in Houston or wherever the fuck you live. If you get pulled over in Atlanta, Mexican OT, and you go to DeKalb County Jail or Fulton County Jail, I promise you, on everything I love, you're not gonna say the word nigga. So that's how you know you shouldn't be saying it. If you can't say it around everybody, you can't say it around nobody, cuz. It's just that simple. And that's, listen, do you. The music, the culture, the drink, have fun. You from where you from. I'm not down on the niggas where you from. Have fun. Good luck with your music, my nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not one of them argue on the internet threat niggas, but I'm going to tell you the real and I'm going to give you the game. You ain't going to get locked up in Miami and say, yeah, nigga, I can say nigga and who going to do something about it? You ain't going to get locked up in Charlotte and go to the county jail in Charlotte. What's it called? Mecklenburg? You ain't going in there and saying, yeah, I say nigga, I'm from Houston. Psst, good luck. Mexican OT, you wish some niggas was around, do something about it? Go to Cook County Jail. You ain't go to Cook County Jail. Just go to Navy Pier. You know what I mean? Like, see, what happens is when people do corny shit in major cities, y'all think the real niggas in the other part of the country that y'all don't understand real till you stand next to us, supposed to go for that goofy shit too. Just because some niggas in LA like Mexicans, and I like Mexicans, but just for some niggas in LA like allow Mexicans to say nigga, or some niggas in Houston, or some niggas in New York, that don't mean niggas in Charlotte or Chicago or Indiana or Kentucky or Nashville or Miami or Atlanta or Omaha. They ain't going for that shit, bro. Niggas go through too much to keep making adjustments for all you new ass motherfuckers that come over here. We got to make adjustments for the Mexicans. We got to make adjustments for the gays. We got to make adjustments for the Africans. We got to make adjustments for the Caribbeans. We got to make adjustments for the motherfucking sheiks, the niggas with the dots on their head, the towel niggas. We got to make adjustments for the niggas that work out in fucking Levi's and corduroys, the musty, the Taliban airplane niggas, the 9/11 niggas. We just gotta fucking get out the way for everybody. The women, the studs, the horses, the motherfuckers with everything and body parts, the motherfuckers with blue hair and titties and used to play linebacker in high school. We gotta get out the way for anybody because we black, nigga. We gotta share our month. We gotta do everything, nigga. Man's mental health, niggas Pride Month, nigga. It's 12 months in a year. Y'all could have gave us 1 month. Man's mental health month. Give us August. Ain't nobody got August. Let's move our shit to August. But we black. Don't nobody give a fuck, bro. So we give a fuck. We drive the culture. And if we don't drive the culture, why are we having this conversation? If black people don't drive the culture, why are you listening to rap music? Why are you dressing with a black aesthetic? Bro, you a Mexican nigga, have some pride in that shit, bro. Put some goddamn... See, I like my motherfucking Mexicans with big belt buckles, nigga, cowboy boots, nigga, and then the women. Niggas don't even let you talk to they women. If you an old nigga, like, bro, you can be a fly nigga, a cool nigga. You just don't have to say nigga, bro. Like, that's all we ask, some of us. And as far as the confrontation, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you said it around me in most places, I ain't gonna do shit, bro. You saying it around free people that don't want to lose their freedom over a word. Don't say who gonna do nothing about it at a radio station, my nigga. Go say that shit at the park where it's a bunch of 24, 25-year-old niggas playing basketball, shirts and skins with ankle monitors. Go say that shit in Brooklyn. Don't go say that shit. You up there with 3 women and 1 dude. He probably gay. Well, I wish you motherfucker, what you gonna do? Nah, man. Don't do that, bro. Go say that shit in Atlanta. Like, go say that shit in motherfucking DeKalb County Jail. Go say that shit in the middle of South Carolina, bro, and watch them Geechee niggas beat the shit out your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't say it everywhere, you can't say it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the adage to live by my parents gave me. I didn't heed to it until I got older, but once I did, my life changed. If I couldn't say it at home, if I can outside of home, say what the fuck you want in your home, your car. But if I can't say something in public to this group of people, I probably shouldn't say it to this group of people. Any conversation that I have in Indiana, I can have in Las Vegas, I can have in New York, I can have in Charlotte, I can have in Dallas, I can have in Atlanta, I can have in Chicago. Because I'm not going to have to change what I say or how I act to appease somebody just because my region is brainwashed to giving me a pass. And if you co-signing that and you from Houston, yeah, you're brainwashed. I don't care how far you think you are, nigga. I don't care how much money you got, nigga. Where your grandma from? Oh, she ain't from America, nigga. I can smell a lame on you. Y'all get the co-signing that shit. See, you can mock niggas, but you can't be a nigga. You can mock niggas. But there's something about a nigga that's great-grandma and grandma from motherfucking Hattiesburg, Mississippi. See, we can smell that on you. You got some motherfucker, your grandma from Valenzuela or something, we can smell that shit, bro. Y'all be letting a lot of that shit go. See, y'all be wanting to hunch on them fuck them old Latinas. That's why y'all tolerate that shit. First thing you niggas say, when it's even with them niggas, and the Mexican niggas can fight, so I ain't finna sit up here and be stunned. Them niggas can fight. I was locked up with them niggas. The hand combat skills is impressive. But I don't give a fuck, nigga. I can fight too. And I'm not here to be confrontational. I'm just here to say, you a man, I'm a man, nigga. Niggas can fight too. So to all you brothers that's allowing that, I just want to know why. Is it because you ain't got the manpower to not make them say it? Or is it because you really don't care? See, I think a lot of you niggas in these cities in New York and Houston, wherever, and LA that allow Mexican people to say nigga, if you do, wherever you at, if you let anybody non-black to say it, either you goofy, or two, I just think you scared. I just think you scared to check them. I think you scared of the conflict to check them, or you just, you just floating through life, nigga. You just floating through life and drinking syrup and drugs and prescription drugs out of bottle, and you know what I'm saying? Got the articulation skills of a 9-year-old that's retarded. So like, you got it, my nigga. God bless, man. ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. I got to get some game to the niggas that got some game, that want some game. Not all that stupid shucking and jiving minstrel show shit, man. Y'all gonna keep it real over here. Y'all ain't gonna get it, man. Follow me on all socials at ConcreteGeniusMedia.com. He is me. I am him. Appreciate you. Play some motherfucking music before we get out of here. You all know, man. It's been a good one. Hope I made you smile, man. Peace.